Do we have an email or something?
Yeah, you got it from my staff.
Okay.
You don't move it for us, but I just got up because I know you two do what you want.
Oh, no.
Nuh-uh. Okay, so Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Kenlock,
Present.
Commissioner Clemente has requested an excuse. Commissioner Basham has requested an excuse. Commissioner Scott. Chair Clark Coleman,
Here,
you have a quorum present.
thank you. Next item,
B, Chairwoman's remarks.
I have none. Next,
C, approval of the September 13th, 2023 meeting minutes.
been properly moved by Commissioner Scott, supported by Commissioner Kenlock. Are there questions on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please vote.
I think you gotta scroll, can't use this. Just
Oh,
scroll.
yeah, that's right. I got to move up.
I believe.
I have to move up here. And then. But no, I do like this, yeah.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Next item,
D, unfinished business. There is none listed. Item 1, under new business, forwarding report on global positioning system tether monitoring program.
someone from the sheriff's office here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Benita Terry, Director of Administration, Sheriff's Office. Okay. So we are given the report on the, make sure we read the right one.
Global System Tether
Tether.
Monitoring Program.
Okay, so I'm just gonna provide the numbers for this fiscal year through the month of August 28th, 2023.
Okay.
For our total new enrollments was at 2,751. And that number, we had 2132, which were felony, 506 as misdemeanor, 17 as ordinance violators, and 3 as civil. That was on an administrative jail release. We had 89. A court order release, 2,358. Residential treatment center, 34. A residential treatment center with the contract for the sheriff's office included 5. And successful completions were 1,033. So the average daily population on Tether is 1,254. Through the month of August, and compared to fiscal year 22, you can see the numbers are declining.
Declining.
Yes, they're going down as far as who we have actually on Tether.
And is that because of COVID?
The numbers were higher during the COVID time. Yes, so yes, because COVID is not as prevalent as before.
Okay. Any questions on this item?
Pardon me? As far as employees or with the inmates or, we do have a few inmates, no, wait, hold on. We have employees that are COVID for the month of reported recently. But here on this Tether program, I don't know how many inmates, if any, have been reported with COVID.
So the inmates are out on Tether because of to reduce the numbers in the jail, first of all, as well as the fact that there might be minor crimes, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
As you see, sometimes the courts order the individuals to be on Tether. We can order an administrative jail release and place them on Tether as well, the sheriff.
Okay.
Good question.
Go ahead.
Okay, is there also an increase in individuals being sentenced to jail?
If I could get that back for you, that information, I will. Yeah, I could get the population right now of our jail for you and provide that to you.
Commissioner Scott.
Yeah, I guess what I meant was, are there any of the jailers, are any of them out on COVID?
I mean, the
The employees yeah.
deputies.
The deputies, I have had 6 employees, but I'm not sure if they're deputies or if they're civilians. Just recently, that cases for the month of September, from August to September, that have reported positive cases.
Thank you.
Okay. Can I get a motion on this one?
Or do we-
Don't
Or
move.
do I have one?
Is there 6 receiving files?
Yeah, we can take, we have 6 receiving files here. So items 1 through 6. We can just go, you can just go, one after the other, report on it.
Okay,
If there are any
yes.
questions, and then we'll vote on,
Okay.
on them all at one time. Next item 2.
Item 2, I'm going to provide the information for the Marine Patrol operations for the fiscal year of 2023 through the month of August 31st. We're reporting 4 vessel crash reports, 10 search and rescue, 10 assist disabled boaters, 3 bodies recovered, 45 boating citations issued, 10 library inspections, 318 library vessels inspected, 2 other citations, 442 boat inspections, 714 boating safety students trained, special details 19, public meetings 8, and other complaints and reports 24. And as you know, these officers are assigned to this unit on a seasonal basis. The Marine unit is projected to receive a federal grant in the amount of $100,000 with the State Department of Natural Resources grant $91,000 and $22,750 from the Parks Millage, which is a 25% match from the state grant. The financial information for the Marine unit from October 1st, 2022 through August 31st, 23. You have salaries at $109,871. Your fringes are $75,454. Fuel charges are $7,096 and chargebacks $118,377. That will make up the Marine unit. Any questions?
How's the construction going down there?
It is kind of at a standstill right now. We're still waiting for the weight trim contract to go through commission and be approved before they can get back to work on the base.
Thank you.
That's what's holding up the construction?
It was a holdup initially because of the co-op agreement for weight trim had to be approved by the state. Once that was done, it's just a matter of getting the paperwork processed through the approval process to reach the commission's queue.
Okay.
Commission does have that contract, we just haven't processed it yet.
You have it. Okay, you have.
So that should be probably what, the next meeting? Okay.
Is there a problem with it?
We just have been overrun with contracts.
Okay, well, we don't want to hold up construction of the Marine unit, so we probably make that. If they're not able to do any work until we get it. Okay, all right. Next item.
Next item is reporting on the narcotics unit. So for the fiscal year of 2023 through August 31st, the number of vehicles seized were 762. Reimbursements from individuals, 444,835. And in towing had 95,750. Any questions on the narcotics unit?
Any questions or concerns on item number 3? And that's the activities of the narcotics unit. Okay, next item, item number 4.
Okay, next item, we'll be reporting on your payphone earnings for the jail commissary. So for the fiscal year of 23 through August 24th, we have 1,132,848 in revenue. Expenditures at $1,047,760.69. And between the payphones and the tablets, that makes up a portion of the revenue. Yeah,
Payphones,
we
And
have,
the
we have
tablets.
payphones still in the jails
okay,
that are being used. And those payphones are being used at times when the tablets are not available. So if an inmate needs to make a call, they use the payphone. Because there's so many tablets at the jails. In each pod.
Will we have payphones at the CJC?
I'm not sure that's a question that I'm gonna have, because I don't know if it's just gonna be all tablets at that time, or if there will be a few.
so does the inmate have their choice of using payphones or tablets?
Is that a question for me?
Yes, we
Oh,
do, but
okay.
I was trying to let her know that my,
Not, I don't believe it's a choice so much. I believe it's what's available, because I was told there's only basically 3 tablets per housing unit.
Mhm.
So if that tablet's not available at the time for them to make a video call, then they will use the payphone.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yes, so it's not that, each inmate has his own
Oh, no,
personal
no, I
tablet,
didn't
right?
think that. I
Yeah,
just-
so
there-
it's,
but
yeah,
there are more
based,
than 3 then.
right, based on availability at the time.
Can you check into the?
Yes, to see if we're gonna have
Payphone.
payphones at the CJC,
Yes.
and would you like me?
Any other questions on item number 4? That's the payphone earnings for the jail commissary. All right, next item.
I have my name up.
Oh, I'm sorry, Commissioner Scott.
Thank you. Now, is there a charge for the payphones now? Is there a charge for the tablets
Yes, that commissary that the inmates will pay through their commissary
for both of them?
for both.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Thanks.
Next item, item number 5.
Item number 5 is reporting on the PREA program, the Prison Rape Elimination Act program. So comparing numbers from 22 through the year 23, and it's not based on our fiscal year, it's based basically on how the federal report these numbers. So allegations of inmate non-consensual sexual acts substantiated is 1. Allegations of inmate abusive sexual contact, we have 5. It's unsubstantiated. Allegations of inmate sexual harassment, we have 2 and 2, unsubstantiated and unfounded. Allegation of staff sexual misconduct, 1 and unsubstantiated, 3 and unfounded, and 1 investigation that is ongoing. So you have a number of 15. That's the total that's reporting through the PREA this time.
Madam Chair.
Go ahead.
Okay, my question is, do these allegations, are they also followed up, or can they be connected to any litigation? Any litigation trends in the department?
If it results to that,
Yeah, I'm saying, how often do they? I guess my question would be, how often,
has that happened?
yes, does litigation comes from this report, or individuals who are part of this report?
That is another item that I will email you on to the committee. So litigation as a result of allegations that come out of, okay.
Okay, any other? Any other comments on item number 5, which is the Prison Rape Elimination Act program? Okay, last item, receiving file, item number 6.
Item number 6, we're reporting on the road patrol operations that will be through fiscal year 23 through August 31st, 2023. So for the MSE unit, the Municipal Support Enforcement Unit is truck weight inspection. We have 116. Number of citations issued, 160. Traffic stops, 95. Overweight fines that were issued, 502,699, roughly 503. Traffic fines issued, 1,650. In our secondary roads unit, we have approximately 6,000 traffic stops, warrant arrests of 42, citations that were issued, 3,402, misdemeanor arrests, 378, and felony arrests, 15.
Let's see where your hot spots at.
Would you like me to go through the participating communities in the secondary roads? With the secondary roads, the communities that participate is,
No, that's okay.
okay. Going through the secondary roads, when we look at the grant awards, so if we have a grant of 2,016,259, actual cost to date for personnel, approximately 650,000, fringes at 401,000, uniform allowance, approximately 4,000, and fuel costs, 38,734. When it comes to the MSEU, the projected revenue of 600,000, the actual cost to date, and these numbers are all through August 31st, of your personnel, approximately 212,000, fringes, 182,000, uniform, 1,500, and fuel costs of 6,550.
And these costs,
Mhm.
are they from, are they grant?
We-
State funded,
We do, yes,
grant funded, or county funded?
no, these are grant funds,
These are all grant.
yes, and then these are the expenditures that are connected for the employees that are up under these business units.
So this is a combination, well, yeah. This operation is totally grant funded with no match.
We receive 50% on the secondary roads.
Is that from the state?
Yes, grant funded. And I'll make sure just to confirm that we don't have a match at all, but I believe it's all grant funded
And that's from the state.
from the state.
Please.
Okay, all right. So items 1 through 6 are received and filed. Can I have a motion to,
Support.
been properly moved by Commissioner Scott and supported by Commissioner Kenlock, that we receive and file these items and forward them to the full board. Are there any other comments on these? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carried.
Okay, just to confirm, I'll be providing answers to 4 questions. The jail population. Our current jail population, if we'll have payphones in the CJC. From the allegations involving the PREA Act, if there's any litigation involved, and confirming about the grant funds on the secondary roads in the MSCU. I'll send those up. Thank you.
All right. We take this vote on it. Yeah, we voted. Okay. Next item.
Item 7, requesting commission approval of a subaward agreement with the Western Michigan University Thomas M. Cooley Law School for its Innocence Project to review and work up to conclusion up to 250 cold cases involving claims of innocence where biological materials may be available for testing and retesting.
Okay, this is from the prosecutor's office. And Tony, are you on the line?
I am here. I hope that you can hear me, Madam Chair.
We can hear you fine.
Great. We're requesting approval of a subaward agreement with Cooley Law School not to exceed $340,090 for the Innocence Project to review and to work to conclusion up to 250 cold cases where now biological materials may be available, such as DNA, which was not available at the time when these individuals were incarcerated. The funds are coming from the fiscal year 2022 post-conviction testing DNA evidence grant. That was approved by the commission through resolution 2022-848. The term of this agreement would begin upon commission approval, and it would run through September 30th of 2025. Now, they've also indicated that this could be extended for up to 18 months, contingent upon the U.S. Department of Justice.
Okay.
Are there any questions that I might answer?
Are there any questions from members?
So move.
Support.
Item number 7, Commissioner Scott moves approval and Commissioner Kinlock supports. Are there any other comments or questions on these items? If not, please vote. Okay, I am,
Yeah, it didn't register.
yeah, it's not registering, so I do vote yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tony. And blessings go with you, Tony.
He's got number
Oh,
8.
he's gone.
Thank
Okay.
you so much.
Oh, okay. Item number 8.
Item 8, requesting commission approval of a grant agreement with the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services for the fiscal year 2024 Stop Violence Against Women grant.
Okay. Let's see who's here on this one.
This
Oh,
is
Tony's
also
still
a
there?
grant agreement,
Okay.
if I may, through the
Go ahead.
This is a grant agreement with the County of Wayne and the Department of Health and Human Services. This is part of the Stop Violence Against Women grant, which has provided great funding for us, and it is very, very important work. This will cover the cost of 3 full-time assistant prosecuting attorneys and almost all the cost for 3 project consultant attorneys, all of whom are going to be assigned exclusively to domestic violence cases. There's $505,432 that comes from the state and a 25% county match of $168,477 that will come from general fund personnel and chargebacks. The term of the agreements from October 1 of this year through September 30th of next year. Again, this is very important work, and it allows us to have 6 attorneys working exclusively on these domestic violence cases. So we would ask for your approval.
Sounds like a good thing for me. Okay. Any questions on item number 8? For the Stop Violence Against Women grant?
So move.
Support.
Been properly moved by Commissioner Scott, supported by Commissioner Kinlock. Are there If there are no other questions, please vote. Why is it not? Why is it not registering? Is it
Yeah, we
registered?
we just did.
Motion carried.
Yeah, just.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
Anyway, thank you, Tony.
Number 9 is also.
Next item.
Item 9, requesting commission approval of modification 4 to a fiscal year 2016, improving criminal justice responses to sexual assault, domestic violence, dating violence, and stalking grant program agreement with the U.S. Department of Justice, Office on Violence Against Women.
Okay, Tony, you still there?
I am definitely here.
Go ahead.
This is also a very important grant agreement, if I may, through the chair.
Sure, go ahead.
This is modification number 4 that is requested for approval to this particular grant. It would be extending the term of the agreement by 1 year. The modification would allow the continuation of seeking justice against those that we have identified under the 11,341 rape kits. The agreement is $1,892,251 with no county match. We're not changing the amount. We're merely extending for another year that would go from October the 1st of 2016, which is when this grant originated, through September 30th of 2024. Again, to eliminate the confusion, what happens is we've gone through and tested all 11,341 of these kits. However, once you do that, then we have to go the next step, which is to actually locate the perpetrators and bring the charges against them. That's essentially the work that this grant allows us to move forward on. And I'm happy to answer any questions about this one as well.
Okay. Are there any questions from board members? Hearing none, can I have a motion?
So moved.
Support.
Properly moved by Commissioner Scott, supported by Commissioner Kenlock. If there are no other comments or questions, please vote.
Motion carried.
Thank you again through the chair. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to participate via Zoom, and I hope that I've answered all your questions. And thank you so much for all of your good thoughts and prayers for my wife.
Absolutely. Blessings go out.
If I may be excused, Madam Chair, I have a police chief's meeting in Canton to run to right now.
Okay, then tell me. You take care. Okay, let's see. Madam Clerk? Next
F.
item.
F, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
I've not been informed of any.
G, public comments.
Okay, are the lines open?
The lines are open.
Okay. It is now time for public comment. If you have a question or concern at this time and you're on Zoom or on the phone, you can speak now. Second call for public comment. If you're on Zoom or the phone and you have a comment, please make it now. Last call for public comment. If you have a comment, please state it at this time. Public comment is now, oh, I'm sorry. Are there any emails, Madam Clerk?
No emails were received.
Okay. Thank you very much. Public comment is officially over. Next item.